Hi, my name is Mandeep, and this is an unbiased review. Actually, my own experience working in a public sector bank, and that's and it's not sponsored, and it's like informational video. I do not want to, judge the organization and let's say do harm to their reputation. Right. So how? So first question is, where did I work? I worked in Punjab National Bank from June 2023, 2023 to Feb, Feb 2025. Okay, and I was selected through IBPS exam and worked as a probationary officer during this time. So it's a 1 year and 8 months. And so first is the bank's name. Right? I got my first preference. And so how was the experience working in a bank? So PNB, overall the experience was very good. Organization's work culture is okay, and the people in the organizations was very good. I made a lot of memories. I made a lot of friends, and first of all, I went through training for 1 year. That's called on-the-job training. We worked in different branches for routine banking, for loans and loans, for forex, foreign exchange, and then we work in back offices, then CASA, that is current account saving account department, then in clearing, and the regional office, the circle office, the zonal office, and we also went through staff training college training, that is a classroom training program, and the batch was of 63, if I am correct, and that was all. So, what is the exact profile of working in a bank? Exact profile is if you are selected as an officer, that too from IBPS, you have to overlook. Uh, let's say you have to learn everything. You are supposed to learn everything that's going on in a branch, and then when you get promoted, that's after 2 3 years, that's your first promotion, you become skipped, and most probably you will be heading a branch. And most cases, when the branch manager is on leave, then you have to handle everything inside the branch. And it's there are various functions that happens at a branch level. So first of all is KYC, that's a routine thing. Then passing of checks. Then cash is there. That's a different person. Is cashier will be there, but you have to sign vouchers that are of larger amounts and verify signatures and authenticity of documents. That's the actual work that a PO does. Right. Then mostly the person selected through IBPS, that's a journalist post, will be posted at a branch level and not in a specialized department, and will be handling portfolios of routine banking and an additional portfolio or the only portfolio of loans and advances if one is lucky. I'll say lucky because one can learn many things in banks. So I went through 1 year of training, and then in various branches in Delhi. And I worked in Skillford branch during my training. It was in Connaught Place. Then back office and regional office. Here they say it was they don't say regional office, they say circle office. Right? The organization I'm currently working in national insurance, they say regional office. So I completed 1 year of training. Then I went. Then we were actually provided the permanent posting. We used to say there, and the permanent posting was in Tripura, and it was around 2,700 kilometers from home, and but it was not the reason of leaving the bank. Right, I had a great time in Tripura and made a lot of memories. And there were 6, 7 people, and they were all from far away places, but they used to enjoy a lot because in far places you make better friendships and long lasting ones. So in Tripura, I was posted in currency chest. When I reached there, the manager was the permanent post of that manager was empty, and the one manager who used to come was on deputation. So basically, the responsibility of the currency chest was on my hands, and I learned from the juniors in post, but seniorly experienced from there, and I was sent to deputations to various branches around the place. So overall, posting in currency chest was also very good. Exactly, currency chest is a place where Reserve Bank keeps its money, because RBI cannot contact every branch of the bank in case they are short of money. Right. So they appoint several branches which are located there, and we function, currency chest functions in a way that provides, supplies money when shorted, and collects old notes or notes, and transfers it to RBI. Right. That was the function. So that was my 1 year and 8 months journey. So the $1 million question: why did I leave bank? The first reason is I got a better opportunity working in an insurance company. I consider it better because I was selected in a specialized post, as a finance officer in national insurance. If I was selected as a administrative officer in a journalist career, I might not have gotten that post. Salary here will be more after wage revision if that happens sometime, and it's similar. It's around 75. There I used to get around 85 because of some allowances of Northeast, but it's more or less similar. And why I left the job? The first reason was I got a better job in my own comparison. Second thing was that in long term, I think that bank's job is a very hectic job. Now I don't have any problem working and working hard for an organization. I love working and learning new things, but when it becomes a routine, when you come to the branch at 9:30 because of pending tasks, and then you leave the branch at 7 or 8, and you spend around 12 hours every day, 11 to 12 hours every day, and sometimes I used to see that people are working till 10 p.m. In that branch, and the amount of stress it has, then, and the lack of recognition for that amount of stress that people go through in branches. Then I think that that was the second reason. I thought that, and here working in this company, stress is there, but you can, that's manageable. I feel like that it's important. I can balance my other tasks at home and work at the organization. Those are that I can handle. And it was the same reason. And third reason is that I don't think there is a third reason. Yes, and some people have the problem with this posting, because yes, and when we settle and we are away from family, then we cannot attend them in a very convenient way. it takes time to reach home, and we have to skip several functions because we are away. So that's a consideration. And in bank, there is transfer every 3 years or on every promotion that you make, or sometimes before promotion also, upon the requirement of the money. So that's one thing to consider. And if someone asks that in current scenario, should I do a bank job? Should I should I join? I'm selected as a IBPS or SBI PO, and should I join the bank? Well, if you are not selected in SSC, that too in a very good scale, not that scale like a great C job where you get around 50-60,000, and you want something substantial with your career. Like you want promotions, you want experience, you want public dealing and making connections. Then I think bank job is for you. Yes, stress is there, but and you should try for better options like regulatory bodies or an MBA from a very good organizations like top 3 IIMs or top 6 IIMs on Blackie and other few good colleges. And that, and if that's not the case, and if you want a really good job, I will say, and you're not selected in regulatory bodies or already earning 1 lakh plus, or do not have any problem with the posting. Like work is tough, but everyone learns how to work, right? How to handle stress, and that's sometimes there is a problem, but then it's a personal choice. Then I think one should choose bank. There's a lot of negativity on banking jobs. I personally think that it's because the amount of employees and there are in several banks are more. Their experiences in on YouTube is more, and because very less people share the very less people share their positive experiences, right? If something bad happens with someone, then they automatically comment on videos and make some videos. But if something very good happens, then most of the time the people keep it with themselves. They don't make videos, right? So that's the reason of why there is a bias towards negativity. So one should consider this job. And it's a very good job, and there are many cases there when the CMDs of banks are joining from at a PO level, probationary officer, and has gone to CMDs of the organization. And so that's my experience. And so bye, and we will meet you in the next video.